Alright, so good evening everyone. I am currently working at a makeshift painting table because it has been extremely hot here in Canberra for the last few days. It has been almost and just touching 40 degrees, which for our Fahrenheit user friends is 100 degrees, and it's a very rare occurrence for that to be happening here in Canberra. So wow, that camera is not straight. Oh god damn. So I already tried recording this video and for some reason my camera cut out, so I'm quite ticked off at this stage. Hopefully that's better. I will apologise in advance, but I don't have the patience to do this for a third time if the angle is wrong, so you're just going to have to deal with the video as it is. So yes, due to the heat, I have made a makeshift painting station underneath my air conditioning unit, and I will be answering the Project 14 tag today. So, without further ado, let's answer some questions.
Why did you decide to participate in Project Chronicle?
I decided to participate in Project Chronicle because I have always been interested in making videos for YouTube. This is something that I've... Oh, that's a lot of paint, alright. It is something that I've always wanted to do as a hobby for a while now, in terms of both me sitting here. I have actually wanted to be doing something like this where I sit here and paint and talk at a camera for a very long time now, but I just haven't had the community, I'm going to say, behind me to do it. And now with Project Chronicle, regardless as to whether there are views or not, I still feel like I'm posting them and am involved in a community. So it worked out perfectly for me.
Question 2. What aspect of your vlog / yourself would you like to see most improved throughout your time daily vlogging?
Okay, so what aspects of myself or my channel would I like to see most improved over the course of Project Chronicle? I'm just going to talk about immediate Project 14 because I don't want to go into something which may change. At this stage, my intention is to improve my skills both with video editing and improve the equipment which I have and learn how to use advanced equipment. At the moment, I am using an iPhone to record most of my videos and I will admit, digital camera to take pictures with. But the problem with the digital camera which I own, it is absolute balls at recording video because the sound, for whatever reason on it, is abysmal. To the point where if someone was to say, hey, I'm thinking of getting this, I would yell stop until they said, alright, I won't buy it. It's really not good for recording video. So I guess if I was to give a list, I would say I would like to purchase a capture card for my Xbox 360, a better video recording device, so be it a digital camcorder or something else, I don't know. But yeah, definitely something of that nature. Some better video editing programs, because at the moment I am using Windows Movie Maker because it is free, and when I started doing this and still to this point, I'm on a very strict budget with myself. So yeah, that's I guess the end of that question. So next one.
How and when did you decide to become a nerd fighter?
Alright, no, I almost put it into my drink. Thank goodness my drink is empty. So this question is actually quite boring for me, because to be perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure. I remember I initially got involved in both Hank and John's videos by Sher continuously pestering me to listen to Hank's music. And whilst if I'm perfectly honest, I don't particularly like Hank's music, not to the point where like if someone puts it on I'd be like, oh, turn that off, it's terrible, but I wouldn't go out of my way to put it on. I like a few of Hank's songs, which is better than most bands, but I'm not a very big music person, and if I am, it's usually live shows because I prefer them. But yeah, I have a very, if you ask anybody I know, they will probably tell you that I have a very strange taste in music. Yeah, so that show introduced me to the Vlogbrothers by Hank's music, and whilst, as I said, I didn't particularly care for Hank's music in any great detail, I did think that the person who was making it was a cool person. So that's how I got involved in watching their videos. And then I believe it was the first time I heard that they would, of the Foundation for trying to decrease world suck, that really made me think that these guys were awesome enough that I wanted to be a part of whatever it was they were doing. So that's how I believe that's how I officially decided I was a nerd fighter when I heard of the Foundation to Decrease World Suck.
What is one way you remember to be awesome?
Okay, so there are two things. Now that I've actually answered this previously, I kind of have a better idea of what to say. So, the first way is, as I said, whenever a situation I encounter requires someone to take a moral high ground, it's always me who takes it. Because, doing the thing that's morally correct, even if it's not what you want to do, is always, in my opinion, awesome. The second thing is that I always try to remember that even if somebody is doing something which irritates you or annoys you, offends you, upsets you, chances are they're not doing it with the specific intention of causing you problems. Now, there are people out there who do that, obviously, but most people in their day-to-day life are not trying to make your life harder specifically.
And the final question, what is the most important thing?
The most important thing for me, I'm not going to answer this in the same manner that everybody else has by naming like a thing that's important, something that is directly called a thing. The most important thing, in my opinion, is to always remember that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. It's why they call it the present. And with that, I will wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I answered the questions well enough for you and you enjoyed my answers, if nothing else. If you didn't like the answers which I gave, at least you got some kind of entertainment out of them at the very least. So until next time, enjoy your day.